Welcome back to Black Me Up Podcast. I'm Dae.
And I'm Lily.
And we're a weekly podcast that discusses life, culture, and adulthood from the perspectives of two Black women living in Seattle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We have a great episode in store for y'all. I'm excited. But first off, how are you doing, Lily?
I'm good. Just adjusting to the, what is it called? Fall.
The retrograde? I said the retrograde. I was trying to say Gatorade and retrograde. Fall, yes.
Fall, like with the whole time getting darker quicker and getting cold. And yeah, I went out one time recently with a t-shirt and jeans and regretted it because the weather hit me and I realized it's not fucking summer anymore.
Oh my God. And summer was so good to us. Well, honestly, it was a little too good. It was like too hot.
Right.
And it was consistently just like such good weather that I honestly forgot we were in Washington.
No, for real. Exactly. I was like, I don't need no vacation. This is vacation.
This is vacation. Go down to the beach.
Right?
Shit.
It was so nice, honestly. Yeah, it was hard to deal with, but oh, girl, I think I was more adventurous this summer.
Ooh.
Than for a very long time. The last time I was like this adventurous, like being out and social, was shit. I think it was 18.
Dang. 18. Dang.
Yeah.
Really? So you had a good summer. Would you say that this summer is going to be a memorable one? Like when you look back on life?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good ass question. Yes and no. It wasn't like crazy popping, like I did this and that.
Right.
But I was definitely, that's the one thing I was focusing, definitely this summer. I think, not subconsciously, no. I was pretty cautious. As conscious and cautious as well. I wanted to be social. That was something that I realized that was like missing a little bit in my life. I thought I was okay with it, but somehow at some point it hit me in my head. I think I was sitting on the toilet.
Those are when all my best thoughts come.
Yeah. And it hit me and I was like, oh shit. I am lonely.
Oh.
Like, yeah, this might get a little bit deep, but
damn, you said, oh shit. Then I was like, okay. Then you was like, I'm getting lonely. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, because there was this weird feeling. And I was like, I don't know what this feeling is. I've never felt this before. Because you know me, I like being by myself. I like being alone. I like just having my own space. I just like me, you know?
Yep.
But I was having this weird feeling like it's just like I was a little uncomfortable being alone. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you, Lily?
But when you look at it, then it's like this is your first time in your own place. It's like you're alone. Right. Like you're standing for yourself. You're doing everything for yourself. Exactly. I feel like, wow, yeah, that's a hard-hitting moment.
It was really hard. And then I had to be really blunt, honest with myself. And it wasn't like loneliness in the sense of like someone like romantic partner or anything like that. And I do have friends. I have a beautiful group of friends and family to the point where I consider them family. So it's not that I don't have anyone to reach out to or, no one comes over, no one talks to me. No. It's just, I don't know. It's just a weird ass feeling. And I accepted it. I came to terms with it. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to push my limits. Even though being social is a little uncomfortable for me, I needed to step out of that comfort zone and just try, and try my best to be social. And it was so fun. Yeah. It was hard as hell. And I met some weird, crazy, interesting people, but it was fun for me to be out there and spontaneous as well. So
That's when all the best things happen, when you meet fun, crazy people, because, like, that means that you're expanding
Yeah,
your options.
exactly. It wasn't fun and crazy. Like the people weren't fun and crazy. It was mainly just crazy,
Oh, I see, I see, I see.
crazy or fun, one or the
Mhm.
other. It was never both at the same time. Because that I would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, let's keep talking. No, it was mainly, oh, you're fun, let's keep talking. Oh, you crazy. Let's
Let's
not keep
stop.
talking.
Yeah,
Let's not
exactly.
do this.
Oh my god, I love that.
But yeah, I would say it would be, I would definitely remember this summer because of that change I made internally,
Mm.
and acted on it as well. But I wouldn't say it would be like, well, maybe it is. Maybe it is like a defining moment in my life. The summer where Lily decided to be social.
That's a book chapter. That's a chapter in your book,
Yeah, it really, yeah.
in your
Oh,
book
yeah.
of
I would
life.
have a lot of fucking stories. Jesus. Yeah,
Well, I'm glad you
very.
were able to get adventurous and experimental with a lot of the people that you interacted with, the places you went. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
And I'm even more excited for this coming summer because that's,
Yes.
it's just gonna have, I'm gonna keep doing that and exploring and finding some new places and new people. So,
Elevation. We continue to elevate.
right? It's amazing. I love it
I love that
and
too.
hate it at the same time.
And hate it. Why do you hate it? Wait, go. Let's get into that. Why do you hate it?
Because it's so different for me. I like I
Oh, your
said,
comfort
I'm
zone is broken.
exactly. So there's certain conversations and people that I meet certain people, certain conversation I have that I'm just like I don't want to be here. But then I'm
Mm.
like, this is good though, Lily, like you're learning something, or this is for future Lily.
Yes, for future Lily, because then future Lily could look back at that Lily and say, "Hey, there was nothing to be afraid of."
Right. No, seriously. And that's the one thing I learned as well is not I've like read a bunch of articles and watched a bunch of videos of stuff where older people have regretted that they didn't do a lot of things in their 20s. Like they didn't explore.
Yes.
And when
Yes.
I say explore, I don't mean going on vacation to a different country or being, on a jet or living in a penthouse kind of experience,
Mhm.
but just being out there and social and trying things and getting to know people without having like a very high expectation.
Mhm.
And
Yep, no expectations.
yeah, just literally experiencing people and life.
Mhm. No, I'm so glad that you touched on that because a couple weeks ago I wanted to talk about like being older and having regrets because now I forget my reference point. I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember if it was an article or if I was talking to people, but
Right.
like yeah, I think it was talking to people because a lot of people are like, "It's amazing that you're so young and doing this and da da da," and I'm just like, I'm blessed and I'm grateful because I know so many people who are like, if I was your age, I wish that I was able to do that." Or
Right.
if I was your age, I would have at that young, it would have opened more doors or whatever.
Yep.
And so it's like I never want to take anything for advantage and also I don't want to have any regrets. I do not want to be like in my 60s and being like, "Oh, I wish I did that." I want to be like, "Hey, I did that and it wasn't the best," if it wasn't.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Even those moments in life where you're like, "Oh, that was a bad idea." I'd
Mhm.
rather have that than be like, "Oh, I wish I would have tried it."
Mm.
You know? I'd rather have I've tried it and it didn't work out than be regretful.
Exactly. And I feel like that's what we're all working towards in life. Just and people don't know it because like just like you said, we need to break comfort zones. Like how you're getting out of your comfort zone is exactly how you get those new experiences that you're not going to regret, that
Yeah,
you're going to look back on and appreciate. But when you stay in your comfort zone, when you stay around the same people, the same habits, the same things, it's like you can never grow. And it's like you're always going to have regrets because you never changed, you never tried.
exactly. And one thing I definitely learned too is like being in that comfort zone is due to fear.
Mhm.
at the end of the day, we're all scared of something, either something bad happening, or it not working out, or getting our heart broken, or just anything negative, right? All fear. It's all, so why go out there when something bad could happen or it not work out in my favor, when I can just be home or be in my comfort zone in a sense and not have to worry about the negative possibilities.
And that's, I guess, where social media comes into play, because it's like you can sit at home and you can just dream and imagine all day and just live vicariously through others, and then not have to leave the comfort zone of your own home and friends and family.
Right. Which is great. But it,
But then people get comfortable and they get stuck.
yeah,
And that's not the best. That's not the bomb.
no. And then there's, there's different learning experiences when actually being out there physically versus being out there online. I think
Mm-hmm.
everyone understands that. Yeah, you're getting experience being social in a sense and being part of society, but at the same time, it's still different, right?
Yep.